Hi, everybody. Today's episode is all about food. Who doesn't love food? But more specifically, dinosaur food. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hi, welcome to Gigi's Place. I'm so glad you came. Come on in. Let's have some fun. Here's a couple of critters that love food. Especially that one that just turned around when I said, love food. Shakespeare? Shakespeare. Do you love food, baby girl? Janie? Janie always reminds me when it's time to eat. And we know exactly what they like to eat. There's their food, and 1, 2, 3 bowls of water. And yes, there's a frog in their water, because we like froggies. Okay, so look at this chapter. You're going to love this. It's called Dino Dinner. And look here. Here's a big old steak, like Dad would barbecue. And here's a salad. Now listen, this is great. When God created dinosaurs, He made them vegetarians. All were part of Team Veggie. None were meat lovers. Not even one. How do we know that? Well, in the Bible, the first book of the Bible is Genesis. In the first chapter, verse 30, God said, to every beast of the earth, to every bird of the air, and to everything that creeps on the earth, in which there is life, I have given every green herb for food. It might tickle your funny bone to think of a Tyrannosaurus Rex tearing into shrubs and fruit and vegetables with those ferocious teeth. But pandas have sharp teeth too, and they eat an almost completely vegetarian diet. After Adam sinned, death entered the scene. Remember, death is our big enemy. And everything turned upside down. Dinosaurs like the T-Rex, Spinosaurus, and Allosaurus turned into meat lovers. T-Rex teeth and teeth marks found on other dino fossils offer clues that they fought and even ate each other. Other dinosaurs stuck with Team Veggie. And some of their super snacks still exist today. Grass and rice and ferns and rotting wood, magnolias and sago palms. Yum! Terrific treats for a terribly great lizard.
This looks like a pretty ferocious dinosaur, Dr. Ball.
Well, if he were starving, he would be. So would my neighbor's dog if he were starving. And if we were starving, we might be a little aggressive.
So we know in the original creation, before sin, there wasn't any fear of the animals. And we know that that will be in the millennium and beyond. But after sin, before the flood, there was increasing violence. Would man have been in fear of these, or could these have attacked, or did you think these attacked man? And what was that like?
Well, I wasn't there, but I have a pretty good idea.
I'm sorry if I inferred you were.
No. I'd like to have been there. Very good question, very good question. And we can infer certain answers. First of all, from Scripture, there are answers in that rather than man being afraid of them, the fear and dread of man was placed upon them after the fall. But man taught violence. The earth was filled with violence through them, through man. In the pre-flood world, there was no need for them to scavenge for food. If something were dead, certain dinosaurs would scavenge for it. But look at these huge sickle claws in addition to the normal claws that would be needed. Those are not for ripping us apart, but for cutting canes and grasses. His teeth have serrations for eating, masticating these canes and grasses with tough fibers. So even T-Rex, unless he stepped on you, would probably not be an offense to mankind.
I'm not sure if I want to stand there and find out, but maybe you could. Triceratops, an amazing dinosaur.
Triceratops was formidable, but he could harvest, because of that parrot-like upper lip, very hard. He could harvest much larger plants than the smaller creatures could, like Velociraptor, etc. Of course, he had 3 horns, that's 3. Cera is horn in Latin. Triceratops.
Tyrannosaurus rex is that big, ferocious dinosaur. The largest, I believe, or at least in this category of dinosaurs.
In this theropod category.
And tall, obviously, big teeth, big claws. Tell us more about T-Rex.
Well, it gets his name, King Tyrant Lizard, Tyrannosaurus rex, King Tyrant Lizard, because he was so aggressive, so fierce, but not so fast. Even secular paleontologists are now realizing that due to the fact that they have found chlorophyll in his teeth, and his teeth are serrated, he was more properly a scavenger and a vegetarian. Herbivore.
Wow.
God is the absolute genius.
Yes, absolutely.
Our God is an absolute genius, is he not? I'm hard at work editing, getting the video ready to go for you. And I just wanted to say, I hope you had a wonderful time watching this video, that dinosaurs are becoming more and more interesting to you, and even better than that our God is becoming more and more special. I pray that each and every one of you will have a supernaturally fabulous week, and that God will show himself great, big, and strong in each and every one of you. He loves you so much, and Gigi does too. See you next week. Bye.
It's been a busy day of filming here at Gigi's place. Thanks for watching. Y'all come back. See you next time.